Seated. One of the things that is true about anxiety is that anxiety often comes from the fear of losing control. When we lose control over something, we begin to get anxious because we are no longer the one who determines the outcome. Some of you may have watched a football game yesterday. Some of you people who support weather cyclones, right? You were watching a game yesterday. A game that was full of twists and turns and turnovers and touchdowns. And some of you may have been watching that game yesterday and you may have had worry or anxiety or concern. I want to ask you a question. How many of you played in that game yesterday? How many of you could have affected the outcome yesterday? Regardless of what you think, they cannot hear you yelling at them through the TV. Okay? You could not have affected the outcome of that game. Right? I know, Justin, you watched the Cubs game last night. They win or lose? They won. Did you help them win? No. Okay. I was afraid you were going to say yes, and I was going to be like, come on, Justin, don't ruin the illustration. But we often worry over things that we literally have no control over. It's one of the reasons I really don't watch much sports anymore. I watch them live when I go to a River Bandits game or a Steamwheelers game or go watch one of my kids play. Okay, one kid play because I only got one kid that plays the sport. And yes, I do get anxious when I watch my son play sports. Because my thought is, I do control this because I helped create him. And I'm like, he better do good. But one of the things that we struggle with is when we lose the ability to control a situation, we begin to develop and deepen this sense of fear. And what we want to see today is that God is not just calling us to not be anxious about something, but instead, what he's calling us to be is confident in our Father's care. It's not so much about us learning to not worry about things, but learning to become confident. And so